Okay, I'm here today to review the Deadliest Warrior Legends game. Since it's not a physical copy, I can't exactly hold it. But anyway, this game came out on the Xbox Live Arcade not too long ago, but it's quite, people have had their time to get it and get used to it. It's a pretty fun game. You get loads of classic legendary warriors such as William Wallace, Alexander the Great, Hannibal, Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, and all them great people. And some of the people like Hernan Cortez is going to be in the new series. And in the DLC, you get Joan of Arc, which is quite awesome. The only female warrior to ever be on Deadliest Warrior, and the youngest that she's 18. Anyway, it's a very fun game. The game is designed so basically the fights will be quite quick. Like in most fighting games, you beat up. You see blood spewing everywhere. Or in Street Fighter, you beat the living hell out of them. In this, you're using their swords and all that shit. And it's literally designed so that basically, if I slice you 3 times with the sword, you are gonna die for definite. If I'm slashing at your chest, I'm gonna open you right up. And obviously it's not going to go 1/kill, but there is like an available slice mode, which is every hit knocks a limb off, which is quite fun, and that's how you unlock like the goofy weapons. Like William Wallace has a shovel, Sun Tzu has a fan, like a hand fan. I don't know, it goes over his sword and you like use it to bash people about. But the good thing about Deadliest Warrior is that its combat works very well, and also it doesn't. There is also like these parts where like I could be going for an attack and you could get right under my attack and slice my stomach open, cut me in half and all that shit. But the final strikes are really fun. The final strikes basically you grapple your opponent by holding A and X. You grab them, and if you click X and they click a different button to you, you break their arm. If you do the same with A and they press a different button, you break their leg. If you do it with Y or any broken limb, which would be X or A, say you have a leg and an arm broken on your opponent, and you grapple them again, you can click Y, X, A and you'll perform final strike. William Wallace is he pushes them back, slices their legs off, slices them across the chest, slicing their arms off, and then cuts their head off, and like the torso falls off the midsection. And Hannibal prods them with a spear, spins it around into their heart. Attila the Hun rips their head off. Genghis Khan literally just snaps their neck. It's a really fun game. I would recommend downloading it. 800 Microsoft points, and the DLC is 240 Microsoft points. So if you get yourself a nice bundle of 2,100, you'll be good. The game is probably one of the best fighting games I've ever played, for the reason of there's blood, there's gore, but it's realistic, and I love realism, except for the fact of I could be William Wallace fighting Shaka Zulu, which actually happened in the show, and William Wallace, yes, kicked his ass, if you're a fan of Deadliest Warrior. But it seriously is an amazing game. I would recommend getting it, but the survival mode in the game, I know I'm jumping from topic to topic here, but that's just how I work. Survival mode is really weird, because survival mode is you versus a numberless amount of enemies until you die, and you don't have a health bar. If you get hit, that hit stays with you. Your health doesn't regenerate or anything, but you just don't have a health bar. It's like in the first Deadliest Warrior game, which is also on the Xbox Live Arcade. I'm not sure about PSN or whatever. I'm not even sure if they even care about it, but still. Anyway, with them, you have a health bar in the first one. In the second one, you don't. You get projectiles, basically bows and arrows, crossbows, spears, whoop-de-fucking-do. And you get your mid-range weapons, which are like, I don't know, short swords, hammer, William Wallace gives a fucking warhammer, which is pretty fucking beast, I think. What else now? Warhammer, William Wallace. Oh yeah, long range weapons are the melee, not the melee, Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Long range weapons and projectiles medium, no, sorry, I'm screwing up. Short range weapons are the short swords and hammers. Mid range weapons are like long swords and other great stuff like spears and stuff. Shaka Zulu is the only one who I've seen is good with a spear because he's really fast. Sun Tzu has the fucking giant iron claw, which is really good. It keeps the enemies at bay and he's quick with it, and it does a fuckload of damage. And he also has the Yi, which is a really long staff with a weird shaped lethal metal tip. It's really funky looking. Type in like Chinese weapon Yi on Google search and you might find it. J-I. I'm pronouncing it weirdly. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, sorry. But fun game, fun characters. I must be honest. In the arcade mode, you go from first guy you fight, second guy, to a challenge. The first challenge is just beating someone with a random weapon set. Basically, the guy's called Mac, who's in the new fucking series. But the random weapon set is kind of funny because you can fight Mac with like Joan of Arc's weapons, and since he's a man and he does a female's voice, it's kind of funny. Or if he's like Shaka Zulu and he beats chick going Zulu if he wins, but you don't let him win. And in the slice mode, you fight him again with a random weapon set. Only this time he can insta kill you and you can insta kill him, which is kind of fun. So go like block his first attack, go for the head. If you're ambitious, go in without doing that. I don't care. And if you're the first Deadliest Warrior game, you're entitled to having bonus weapons. Like, Attila the Hun has like a Hunnic short sword for his short range weapon. But if you had the original game, you get his actual sword, which is the Sword of Mars, which is exactly the same. It just looks cooler, which is really good. But anyway, that's my review, and I think it's a smashing game. It's probably one of the best fighters I've ever played, and for it to only be on the arcade is amazing. Get it if you can. Thanks for watching.